Hey guys, welcome to Smoky Mountain Taco. If you own a 4th generation Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter or a 4Runner Trailhunter, or thinking about getting one, or wondering about aftermarket air compressors, I'm about to save you a ton of time and frustration. I actually love the Trailhunter's onboard air. The convenience is awesome. But once we ran an aftermarket setup and compared it to head, well, the performance difference is impossible to ignore. Picture this, you just wrapped up an epic day on the trail. Truck's filthy, sun's dropping, you're smoked, but happy. And then reality hits. Airing back up, you're tired, exhausted, hoses everywhere, and all you want is to get home. Toyota knows this pain, which is why the Trailhunter comes with onboard air from the factory. But here's the problem. Convenience doesn't always mean fast. And today we're testing whether the factory dream solution actually turns into a time-sucking nightmare. Today we're putting the Trailhunter's onboard air head-to-head with a serious aftermarket setup from Thor's Lightning Air Systems. Quick shout out to today's sponsor, SmokyMountainTaco.com. If you want trusted Tacoma parts without playing Amazon roulette, that's our hub. Everything from rear seat deletes, bed step relocation brackets, front bumpers, recovery gear, decals, window temp, all tested or curated for Tacomas. Head to our sponsors page for exclusive discounts. It directly supports the channel. And if it's your first order on shop.SmokyMountainTaco.com, use code OSMOKY1 for 5% off. First up, the factory unit. Integrated into the bed, controlled by the screen, preset pressures, auto shutoff. And don't get me wrong, it's slick. The Toyota's been real quiet about performance numbers. Based on parts listings and user reports, we're roughly looking at 2.5 CFM at 0 PSI and about 1.6 CFM under load with a 33% duty cycle. Translation, it's designed to work, not to work fast. Now let's talk about the Thor's Lightning setup. This thing is not subtle. Dual 60mm cylinders, a massive motor, battery clamps that look like they could start a tank, claimed airflow, 10.6 CFM. That's not marketing fluff, that's a whole different class. And the real magic? You're inflating all 4 tires at the same time. Before we even talk about inflating, let's stop and talk about deflating. Because this is where every trail day actually starts. And this is where most people are still doing it the hard way. First up, the budget keens. These are the all-top adjustable auto-stop deflators. No hoses, no blocks, no power, just solid brass valves that do one job. Let air out. I've already preset these to 20 PSI. Watch how simple this is. A screw one onto each valve stem and immediately you hear it. This alone is already a massive upgrade over kneeling at each tire with a key or a stick. But here's the beauty. Once they hit 20 PSI, they weigh to air down fast. These make a ton of sense. It took about 4 minutes to completely deflate using the all-top auto-stop tire deflators. Now let's step into a completely different league. This is the Thor's Lightning Rapid 4 tire deflation and inflation system with dynamo lock-on air chucks. And this is built for people who air down and up a lot. Instead of individual valves, this uses a central manifold with high-flow hoses running to all 4 tires with the dynamo lock-on air chucks. Quick connect onto each valve stem, click. No threading, no fiddling, just lock it on and open the valve. The second I open this valve, air just rushes out. And check this out. Inline digital pressure gauge. I'm watching all 4 tires drop together in real time. This is the big difference. I'm not guessing, I'm not waiting for auto stop springs, I have total control. Now I put the Thor's Lightning deflation under more stress. It took 2 minutes 32 seconds to get to 15 PSI compared to the all-top auto stops at 20 PSI at a little over 4 minutes. Is the extra 2 minutes you get back worth the extra price? You be the judge. Alright, now we get to the part that really matters at the end of a trail day, airing back up. And before anyone says we didn't give the factory system a fair shot, we absolutely did. because we're running the factory compressor in its best possible configuration. Instead of airing up one tire at a time like Toyota ships it from the factory, we're using the Thor's Lightning Rapid 4-tire deflation inflation system with a dynamo lock-on air chucks. This lets the onboard compressor feed all 4 tires at the same time, which is way faster than moving a hose around. But even with all 4 tires hooked up, you can see how slowly that pressure climbs. This is the fastest the factory system will ever be. It took a total of 10 minutes and 33 seconds to air up all 4 tires at once using the factory air compressor. Would it be faster if I'd aired up each tire at once using the factory hose? I'll save that for a different video. Now let's switch over to the Thor's Lightning setup. Portable compressor, dual cylinders, direct battery connection. Same 4 tires. Now I gave the factory air compressor an unfair advantage. I aired up from 20 psi. For Thor's Lightning, I'm airing up from 15 psi. All 4 hoses locked in with quick connects. Power on. This thing doesn't hum, it roars. It took 4 minutes 28 seconds to air up to 35 pounds on these 33-inch KO3s that come standard on the Trailhunter. To give you the full picture, here's all the data laid out cleanly. You can see side by side the deflation times, the inflation times. These numbers don't lie. The Thor's Lightning system consistently outperforms the competition in both speed and efficiency, often tackling more aggressive pressure changes in less time. Alright, here's the bottom line. This was the best case versus best case, because the fastest compressor in the world is still annoying if you have to dig it out every time. This is where Thor's Lightning accessories actually make a difference. The Thor's Lightning Air Systems Refuge MOLLE air compressor storage bracket turns the compressor into a real trail-ready setup. Instead of tossing in a bag or letting it slide around the bed, it stays mounted, secure, and easy to access. Easily mounted to the bed rail system. This is how you go from owning a compressor to having an air system. And none of this matters if you can't fix a puncture. That's why I always carry the Thor's Lightning Compact Tire Repair Kit. It's compact, heavy duty, and has everything you need to plug a tire on the trail. No waiting on a tow, no airing up a tire that won't hold air, because the best mod isn't the fastest one, it's the one that gets you home. Factory convenience or aftermarket speed? Which team are you on? If you like that video, be sure to hit the subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. We'll see you next time. Smoky Mountain Taco, out.